So if you want to pass your PT exam, these are the questions. So which? Summarize spoken text. If you don't do well in summarized spoken text, it's very hard that you get your score in exam. Summarize written text. If you don't do these tasks well, forget your score in PTE. These are the most critical questions, most important questions. And other than these, I'll say, so these two, you make sure that you do really well in these two questions. In summarized spoken text, I've seen so many students, they write down some random keywords when they take notes, and they fill in some blanks. Okay, speaker talked about ABC, speaker talked about CDE, speaker also talked about these. No, that's not going to give you score. Sometime it can, but most of the time, if you need 7, you are always up for struggle. Yeah, there's hardly any chances. It means chances are rare. Yep, you can get score, but most of the time, why? You can't identify parts of speech always, whether a word is a noun, whether a word is a verb, adjective, adverb. When you take notes, most students, they take notes the same way, what they hear. And they hear nouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, all parts of speech. And when you put in them in fill in the blanks, which so many students do when they come to me, they have been to other places, I've seen that pattern. So they put them, there's a requirement is a noun, they put an adjective, they put an adverb. You made absolute mess. And even sometimes you put nouns there, if they don't make sense, if they are not in a parallel manner, in a parallel structure, still you don't get score. Very high chances are you won't get score because the sentence becomes a mess. And okay. So the thing is, there are other ways how you can do well in summarized spoken text. What we did today, yes, you will never fail in these questions. But until you don't do well in these two questions type, summarize spoken text, summarize written text, forget your score. Then is essay. Yeah. These are the question types you can improve a lot. Fill in the blanks, you may not be able to improve overnight. Yeah, there's absolute strategies. We can improve our reading speed. We can improve our comprehension of the text. Okay, we can improve the contextual understanding of the text. And these things help you a lot in reading, in your reading score, especially fill in the blanks and other questions, because when you understand the questions better, your reading speed is higher, you have contextual understanding of the text, the score improves a lot. But still, here you can improve the most, these 3 question types. And then I say, read aloud. Read aloud. Then, because if you do well in these questions, you can always improve. Next, if I talk about is describe image. Okay, retell lecture. 6. Other 2 questions I can say, repeat sentence. Yep, write from dictation. With the practice, yeah, we can improve here. I'll tell you some specific strategy for these question types. Okay, how you can improve in these question types. Okay, repeat sentence and write from dictation. So we'll be working on these. Okay. But so these are the 8 question types, 3, 6, and 8, where you can improve a lot. And if I say, work hard on these questions, keep practicing, then fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks, reading, keep practicing. Okay. And with me, you will never fail in listening. So follow what I say, because the examiner always wants to test certain skills. And if you demonstrate those skills, if you use those skills in attempting those questions, you will get your score. Okay. So these are very important questions. Let's do now another question time. Okay. I'm playing another audio.